So isn't it weird that one industry in the United States still uses fax machines? This isn't a joke. Do you know the medical industry still does some stuff by fax? I remember when faxes were a big deal 40 years ago. Medicine has been very slow to change the back office. But things are moving forward. And in the past, I've talked about my chart and what progress that has brought. And a lot of people aren't aware that the push to go to electronics in medicine started in California with the big HMO, Kaiser Permanente. That for them, there was such an advantage that if a patient, a customer came in, that the doctor on duty, if they were going after hours, could see that patient's full medical history, bam, just like that, right on a computer. At the time, that was revolutionary. A lot of medicine is still revolutionary. But patients also have been part of the problem. I saw a story that shocked me. It was an Axios piece that one of the big regional hospital brands, Wellstar, has an electronic system where patients can check in, load their medical history one time, can update it as they're in any of their system facilities, and only 10% of patients are using it. They're going to one of their offices or one of their hospitals, and they're still filling out a clipboard. A clipboard. I mean, I can't write that anybody can read anyway. And then I'm given a clipboard, and I got to write my medical history that you have to. It's like Groundhog Day. Every time you got to write it down again and again and again. And that's insanity. If you're given an opportunity at wherever you go for medicine to use one of these electronic systems, use them, because you build that medical history, and minutes can matter when, let's say, you're not conscious at the point that you have a medical emergency and somebody can see your medical history. The value of those electronic records is fantastic. And we're still in a Tower of Babel thing right now where one system doesn't properly talk to another, doesn't talk to another. We'll eventually get there. And yeah, I've talked about how medical stuff is responsible for roughly half of data breaches in the United States, because medicine's never been good at handling medical records with good security. But the electronic systems offer some hope with that. One thing never, not ever, to list on any medical form at any time ever is your Social Security number. They're all asking for it. Never give it. Never give it at a doctor's office. Never anywhere with medicine, because, again, they're the keystone cops with the data breaches. And you're handing key information to a criminal on a silver platter when you fill out that Social Security number. But filling out the electronic forms, the medical records, doing the pre-check-in is an advantage to you, not a disadvantage.